Take it from me, autism is both a gift and a curse. And honestly, my attitude towards it constantly fluctuates between the two. Sometimes I'm proud of it and couldn't be the least bit embarrassed about the fact that I'm autistic. Other times, I just wish I never had it. I blame all my struggles in my life on it and just really don't have any confidence because of it. So it's just strange that I could exist on these two seemingly separate planes, but it's very common for autistic people, I think, to go through periods of confidence and then being knocked down again, and then confidence and being knocked down again. I mean, it really is a gift in many ways. I've had people literally tell me that they wish they had my memory. They wish they didn't have to restudy over and over to retain the stuff that I retain. They wish they could retain it longer than a couple months. They wish they could focus on something as long as I do. 11 hours a day on math and physics. Like, I used to do that all the time, and it was not hard. It was something I wanted to do. People were jealous of that. But on the flip side of it, people just don't treat me well a lot of the times. It's kind of the default. It's like a very slim decision process where somebody sees something they don't like in me, and honestly, I don't get the feeling they consciously read it. Their subconscious makes these decisions for them, and they don't even realize it. Meaning, I don't know what to do about it. How are you gonna fight everyone's subconscious? You can't. You just can't. You gotta just be okay with the fact that there's a smaller pool of people that want to be your friend, or even just treat you like a person, because that's how I feel a lot of times. There's been many times in my life where I just look at how so many people have treated me throughout all the years, and I have looked at myself a lot. There's no way it's always, them. I'm the only constant here. Well, when I actually map things out, it's like all I've really done is act awkward to a lot of people. There's some people I might have been rude to, but it's never me first. It's always somebody else does something first and I react to it. So, there's been times I'm not friendly, but seriously, just acting a little bit weird in ways that I don't really know how to fix shouldn't result in people not treating me as a person, because really that's what happens to me. So I'm constantly fluctuating between the strengths of autism and the weaknesses, because there are a lot. So in many ways it's a gift and a curse. I would describe it as its own little superpower that also functions as its own kryptonite, because burnout period is real and you lose a lot of the gifts that you used to have. Those times are extremely hard. Extremely hard. The treatment is even worse in those periods because I act even more autistic, for lack of a better word. Now, I don't think I'd trade it for anything. Again, it's a big part of who I am and what makes me me. Whether I like it or not, it is. And I have the ability to be me to a level that a lot of neurotypicals don't, because propaganda and trends just have less of effect on me. I think a little bit more logically than most neurotypicals, less emotionally. And the fact I think less emotionally makes a lot of them not like me as much. So finding a way to be okay with that is kind of worth it. It's worth it because there are people out there that will like you for who you are. You might not ever fit in with just most people out there, but why would you want to if all they care about is following trends? And the fact of the matter is you don't follow trends. So a big part of them doesn't like you just for that. They're judging themselves based off the trends they follow. So you don't follow the trend. They're going to judge you in the same superficial way. It's hard to just accept it and be like, yeah, that is stupid, because you got to deal with it all the time. But in the end, if I were to pick one, is autism a gift or a curse? It's more a gift than a curse.